It's the 1970s when you are looking through a toy magazine, when you see a sweepstake ad for some merchandise from a movie that just came out. But what captures you is the first place prize, a sleek sport car with a paint job from the movie. It's 1977 and Star Wars New Hope has just come out with overwhelming box office numbers. To thank the new fans of the movie, Lucasfilms teamed up with Toyota to create the 1977 Celica GT Star Wars Edition. Built in 1977 as the prize in the Star Wars Space Fantasy sweepstakes, the car has been, for the most part, lost for 40 years, but we will get back to that later. Additional prizes in the contest included a very 70s tastic Club Med Vacation, 8mm Star Wars film, soundtracks, LPs, t-shirts, and books. Numerous media outlets have reported on the Star Wars Celica's brief appearance and near immediate disappearance from the public eye for more than a decade now. Most accounts tracing back to April 2001 post on Relics of the Outer Rim, a subdirectory of Star Wars Collector's Archive site. Since then, the same few photos have been used over and over again, but the trail remains cold. Promotional company Madden Kane, the very entity that handled the sweepstake in 1977, joined the search in 2015, followed by a semi-official quarter arms by Toyota of Great Britain in the same year. Alright, let's get to design. While the specific regarding the creation of the Star Wars Celica GT are a bit muddled, most sources agree on the following details. The design was entrusted with John Sladek, chief stylist at Delphi Auto Design in Costa Mesa, alternately reported as Delphic Auto Design, who is credited with creating the poster art for the sweepstake. The Celica was then modified with a body kit identical to the Celica Pace Car editions. Delphi Auto Design then hired Edmund Cano and Skip Vegas to paint the car and airbrush the graphics. The car was then delivered to 21st Century Fox, where the car was photographed with Darth Vader, R2D2, and C3PO. This photo would be featured on the cover of Toyota Today and a dealership-only publication from which most existing info and photos of the Star Wars Celica came from. The same day, the Celica was photographed on the Holly Dolly set with the most 1970s photo of all time. Then things got dark. According to folklore and confirmed by New York Times, certain Delphi investors and its parent company were up to no good. The shenanigans allegedly involving mobsters, Hare Christians, kidnapping, and ultimately the murder of legendary drug racer and alleged Delphi employee Stephen Bonvern. Then Delphi Auto Design went out of business shortly after. The contest ended in December the 31st, 1977, and the Celica was reportedly delivered to the winner in early 1978. And that was that, until decades later when images of the car began to circulate on the internet, triggering nostalgia and nerdiness in equal mass. Madden Kane, the obvious first stop on a search, didn't hang on to records that far back. The one semi-clue that has emerged over the decades involves Steven Sansweet, a former Lucasfilm employee, noted Star Wars collectible expert, and is the current CEO of the non-profit Rancho Obi-Wan. Sansweet recalls seeing an advertisement for the Star Wars Celica in an issue of Antique Toy World magazine in the 80s and early 90s. Sometime around the late 1980s or early 1990s, I was reading my monthly issue when my eye was drawn to a small black and white ad at the bottom of the page. There it was, the Star Wars Celica, being offered up for sale by the original owner, who said it was in great shape. Here's the killer. The asking price was $1,000. I remember being transfixed and started thinking, how could I possibly buy a prime piece of promo history? Antique Toy World magazine did not reply to car and drivers' inquiries regarding the car order issue with the advertisement. At that point, the trail goes cold. While interest peaks every few years, no clues regarding the winner, the car, or its whereabouts have yet emerged. Until they do, all we can do is hope. And hope we did. While I was researching this video, I found some new info about the Celica, a new photo and some new rumors of its whereabouts as well. Now, I know the photo has the same amount of pixels as a Bigfoot image, but it's a new angle of the car, and it either says 1978 or 1998 in the corner as well. I also found on Facebook there was a post talking about trying to find the car. In the comments of that post, somebody said they saw the car in 1992 at the Boston Comic Con. There were also rumors that the car was at a rich guy's house, either in Carlsbad or Old Saybrook. Now, for the people saying it was at the 26 or Toyota Fest in California, that car is a replica, as it does not have the sunroof, and I believe this was made by one of the creators that painted the 77 Celica Star Wars edition. I did message the Peterson Museum to see if they had any info on the car, but they haven't gotten back yet. Hey everyone, future Meatloaf here. So the Peterson Museum did get back to me, and they have nothing. They asked the curators, and they've heard of the vehicle, but they don't have any information or pictures. I did ask, I did send a message to the Lucas Museum, and it's now a waiting game. And there are some people, in my opinion, that could help us find this car. Those people being Jay Leno and the team at VinWiki. They'll be linked below. And that's the story of the missing Toyota Star Wars Edition Celica and where the trail ends. If you want to see more videos like this, then subscribe and like to see more. And if you want to see what I get up to randomly through the day, as well as just, I don't know, other random stuff, you can find me on Instagram and Twitter. And as always, Meatloaf out.